So basically the Jm Fortier system is permanent raised beds, no till or minimal tillage, so minimal digging and disturbing of the soil, and really looking after the soil, so things like compost teas, organic matter into the soil is very important. The other things that principles are standardization, so everything's all the same length, so everything's easy to transfer from one bed to another, and rotating crops. That's the biggest thing about being on a small area, is that as soon as the radishes are finished, we'll put something else in behind them, and that way you can be profitable on a small scale, rather than having, once the cabbages are gone, that's your season finished. Yeah.
And once we've filled all this area, we'll go back on the other side, and that's why there's tarps there to protect the soil between before we have to actually plant things in it. So the whole area is 1/2 hectare, but we're probably working on a third at the moment, not even a quarter of a hectare at the moment, because we've only started a few months ago.
The pros is definitely that it's achievable on a really small scale, to have that high rotation and high input and make money from it. Cons, possibly the tarpaulins. Every time it's windy they just end up everywhere.
They're real heavy as well to move, and the sandbags and stuff.
But then they're a pro as well, because it means we're protecting the soil, and less weeding. As far as cons, I can't really think of any, to be honest.
Right now, that's okay.
Maybe ask us in 6 months. Well, we're still working other jobs at the moment while we're just starting out, so we're only here sort of the middle of the day, from about 9 till 2 or 1 or 2, something like that. But every day, 7 days a week at the moment. And it's been a terribly wet spring, the wettest spring we've had in years and years. So that held us back a lot as well. So, but that's part of it.
Yeah, we were hoping to start producing like end of October, and it was more like end of November that we had any produce ready. So yeah, that was a bit disappointing, but that's just how it is. You have to work with the weather and nature.
So the first step was putting down tarpaulins, so that helped knock the grass over, and then we rented a little tractor with a rotary hoe on the back of it, and worked all the soil as much as we could, and then we shaped the first few beds. This was all done while we were working full time, so it took a wee while to get done. And then once they were shaped, we recovered them with tarpaulins again to protect them, and then we've just been working our way up, shaping the beds as we go and as we need to, and then we did the same on the other side, so that's why it's on a lot of hard work, because we don't have the money to invest in, like here a BCS is about $15,000.
The BCS is the big rotary,
like the walk behind tractor.
That would be awesome to have something like that, but
I'm pretty sure he bought his for $800 second hand. So, and here you just can't find them. So
like 16,000 or something.
Yeah.
So
everything's done with a broad fork and a shovel at this stage, but that's okay. Yeah, organics as a whole in New Zealand is probably still a little bit niche. So there's not a lot of mainstream organics, but there is a lot of demand for it. Like especially these days with all the cooking shows and social media, people are a lot more aware of. So when we went to market, our first market last Sunday, people were just over the moon. They were ecstatic. One lady came and saw our stall and said, "Oh, it looks like a fairy tale." So, in my eyes, that's a pretty good advertisement. So people are just really happy. We've had restaurants calling, we've had caterers calling, a couple of local places that do like food bags, they've come out to see us. So I think we're just at the tip of an iceberg, hopefully.